Hey guys, welcome to our YouTube channel.
Hey,
Miss Social Lady in the building.
it's so blessed. And welcome to our YouTube channel. If you're new, please like and subscribe.
And make sure you turn on that notification bell. Ding,
Ding, ding, ding, ding.
Hey.
But, so what we gonna do again?
So today we are doing a couples vlog.
Yeah.
A lot of you guys had questions on Instagram about what topics we should talk about. So we have a lot in store for you guys today. I'm so excited.
Me too.
Okay, so let me see. Let's see. What was our first question?
First.
I'm gonna go with the first person who texted me. And shout out to Lay Poppin', if you're watching this. Hey, boo. Okay, so
Gang.
she asked us, what's y'all YouTube goals? Okay, we're gonna start off with you, baby.
Good question. What's our YouTube goals? My YouTube goal is to, make everybody happy, good vibes for everybody, support me, I support you, you know what I mean? Yeah. I want my YouTube goal is to get to 100K subscribers.
Yes, definitely. 2020, we're doing big things. And I'm gonna agree with what he said, I just want positivity on here. So if you're gonna, say anything negative, please just don't comment at all. Please, okay?
But they're gonna do it anyway, because if you ain't got no haters, you ain't popping.
Yes, basically right. And mostly, our YouTube goal is to get a bag, period. And to entertain
God
you guys,
first, family second, secure the bag.
For those who want to know what it's
secure
like
the bag.
to be in a relationship and, just us, what we do.
Us.
Okay? So you want to go on to the second question?
Yeah, she said what? What made y'all relationship last healthy? Well,
Let
me sip my liquor.
Let's see. I'm gonna say one thing about what made our relationship last healthy. I guess you both have to just be committed, right?
Yeah, you have your ups and downs, and sometimes you're gonna be here and there. It's normal. Every relationship have it, But y'all both gotta be doing 50-50. She can't just be doing 50 and I do 0.
Damn right.
I can't just be doing 50 and she do 0. It got to be a 50-50, 50-50, 50-50,
100%.
Make that 100%.
Together as one. Okay?
Liddy.
Yeah,
you already know.
Just want to elaborate on what he said. You gotta be together all the time. I'm not saying all the time, but you guys gotta be on the same page all the time. Stuff don't work out, and you guys have to talk to each other and make sure you guys are on the same page. We fight, we argue all the time, but at the end of the day, it's up to us, to get back together or make everything right. If I don't want to be with him and he's trying, and what's the whole point of to continue to argue and do all this stuff if we both can't just come to one solution?
Yeah, true. That's a fact.
Yes, that really is a fact.
Make your ex want to get it back.
Sorry. Boo fucking who to you. No, I'm sorry. Let me not get out of character. Okay. So the next person who said, this person is Rich Nigga Ambition. We don't personally know him, but shout out to you. He said going crazy, what made us go crazy on Instagram and do, our crazy explicit videos together.
Whoa.
I would say I wasn't really wanting to do it, but Bae on the other hand was like, baby, come on, let's do it together, you know. At the end of the day, they're watching both of us. It's not like you're out there, showing your body to other people, you're with me and stuff like that. And he just basically motivated me, like, so well, who cares about what people say? Other people go on there, other females are naked and this and that. And, you know, nobody says anything about them. They don't care. I mean, yeah, of course people say something about them. Let me change what I said. But they still don't care because it's their life. And, you know, they do what they want to do. And, you know, I guess, you know, I shouldn't care about what people have to say.
Shouldn't. Everybody got their own way of getting their own bag. I don't try to knock nobody hustle.
Yes, exactly. So
everybody got their own way to get their bag. You know, you can't just, all right, this nigga work at Burger King, so da-da-da-da, you know, try to discriminate because he works at Burger King. If he's trying to get a bag, he's trying to get a bag. Oh, this girl work at a strip club. Oh, she's a this, she's a that. Now she's trying to get a bag.
Yes, get that bag.
Get that bag.
Or men. You know what I say. Y'all know what I mean.
But you though, anybody.
But yeah, shout outs to you, you know. So let's see who else acts. Okay, so this is somebody that I don't really know, but she's really a good person, you know. Her name is Lisa, that bitch. Shout out to you, bitch. Lisa.
Ooh.
Yes, girl. Okay, so she went ahead and said, "Why y'all so cute?" Ooh, why we so cute, babe?
I don't know. I just think we motherfucker. But I think because I'm chocolate and you caramel.
Ooh, yes. You
That's
already know.
a good combination.
Yes, chocolate and caramel go together.
Because you know when you get a little chocolate and they have caramel in it, you like, oh. You like,
so
damn, that shit is good. So I think that's why.
Chocolate on the outside, caramel on the inside.
Ooh, watch this. Let me show you. See, it's like, I'm the outside and she's the in. But man. Her girlfriend's crazy.
Oh, I know you want to see that. So, but anyways, shout outs to you too, you know. Let's see. I choose K. Shout out to you, boo. She said, when was your first time?
You know what I mean?
You know.
Our first time was probably in 2017.
It was?
Wasn't it?
Just saying.
It was 2017. It was 2017 when I had let out a pipe on her. But she was playing around with me for a long time, you know.
I was.
And I was like,
I'm sorry, because you know, as females, you gotta make sure. Like,
what's going on?
You make sure that you're giving it up to the right person. Well, even though I'm not gonna lie, I had sex before, and I'm not a virgin or anything, but I just wanted to be cautious for myself, you know.
Yeah. Got you. Keep going. Talk.
Babe, you was talking. Come on.
Talk, baby.
Okay. I guess he don't want to talk anymore. He wants me to do all the talking, so sure, I'll do it. Talk. Okay, so it was one day, like we were talking before that and everything, like every day. You know, of course, we'll talk freaky and stuff like that. I'd be like, ooh, like,
But she
like,
started playing with me.
But I just kept playing.
Started playing with me. I was like, girl, once I put the pipe on you, you gonna stay.
What he said. Facts. But yeah, so I guess, you know, I kept playing around with him, yada, 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 and one day was his lucky day.
I won him up the lottery that day.
So like I said,
I won the lottery. That was a big ticket.
Yeah, he won the golden ticket, matter of fact.
That was a big golden ticket.
Yes.
Woo, woo.
So, what happened was we ended up chilling that day, you know, after school. You know, we got out of school around like 12 o'clock. So.
And we did caught some trees too. We smoked.
Yeah.
So, you know, that spices up a little bit more probably,
you know. Is the...
You know, I heard. So I was like, girl, you know, push up on me. But, you know, I was like not really, you know, forcing myself on her. You know, I was letting her, you know, whenever she was ready, I was like, you know, come, you know, once I lay it down on you, know, you gonna stay. I'm telling you, you gonna keep coming back. And then, you know, for love, the first time I got to it, you know, when I got in it, I was like, yeah, this is it. I'm done. I'm done hoeing around. I'm done with all the other hoes. I'm done. This is it. Touchdown.
guys hear that, ladies? Do y'all hear that? Do y'all hear that?
Down.
Did he just say that?
Touchdown.
Yeah, so he is 100% correct, you know. So we did smoke before that, you know. We were talking, and then, you know, we took it to the bedroom. We were talking and, you know, cuddling, watching some TV, and I don't know, I think we just started kissing and spilling up on each other.
Like this? Oh. Too much for you two, though. Hold on. Oh, shit, I'm about to my phone.
I started tearing up my clothing, like, you know, one by one.
I got one, though, on mine. They said, when did y'all meet? We met back.
School, right?
We met in school. Yeah, it was high school. We went to what school was it? What kind of school that is?
It was like an alternative school.
Yeah, like an alternative.
Not nothing bad. Just a school like if you want to finish faster.
You know, Mavericks High, that bum ass school.
Yeah, that piece of shit.
That bums.
Was
bummy. Bums.
You know, don't get me wrong. It was fun, but
yeah, it was fun because I met her. That's the only reason. And you know, she used to see me around with all the other goofy ass hoes and shit. She used to get mad, like, damn, girl, what's wrong? We wasn't going out the time though, yet. But she used to look at me like, you know, like she want to say something. I'm like,
yeah, because of course, like,
let me know. Step down, girl. Step.
How would you feel?
Step down. Let me know what you're trying to do.
I'm talking to him.
This time we didn't have sex yet though. You know, she was like, you know, looking at me like she wanted to step down. I'm like, girl, I'm waiting for you to step.
Boy,
I'm doing this shit so you can step, but she wasn't stepping fast enough. So I was like, all right, let me get my little game on still. And, you know, I had my little gold teeth in my mouth. You know, I was shining. So, you know, everybody wanted a nigga with gold teeth, you know. And now she looking at me crazy because she know I'm right, though. But, you know, like I said, we met in Mavericks, though. And, you know,
what the heck is this boy saying?
I seen her. She was it. She was glowing.
Well, let me tell you how it really went. Okay. So yes, he was right. We was talking, but we were not officially dating, nothing. And of course, if I'm talking to you, you know, you've kissed me a couple times, you took me home a bunch of times. Like, what do you think? Like, you think I'm gonna sit there and not feel any type of way or get jealous when I see another girl's dirty hands on you? No. Boy, you got me effed up because shit, the fuck? No. I don't like to be played with. That's one thing for a fact. And I don't like to waste my time. So if you with me, you with me. If you're not, you're not. Okay? Facts. So yeah, like we met at Mavericks, whatever. I was always shy. I can say that. Like I always have butterflies in my stomach. Oh my gosh.
Me too. I did too. I ain't gonna lie. I was like, damn.
I want to say hi because I'm so scared. I'm so shy.
Yeah.
But as time, you know, went on, you know, I let that go, and he helped me a lot because he always told me it was gonna be okay, and I got you. It's always his words. I got you.
Got you, baby.
I just love the way he looks at me.
Like, I got you, baby.
It makes me wet down there. Sorry, I just have to say that.
Boom.
So yeah.
Next question. We got one more question. They said, what's so interesting about your girlfriend?
Ooh, I want to hear this one.
Everything. First of all, she treats me like a king. Second of all, she don't play me like no motherfucker fool.
Yeah, I'm about to see her.
Third of all, it's all mine. She never showed me no other, you know, no signs that she want to leave, you know, wanted to play. So, you know, I'm here. I'm here to stay.
Yes. I love to hear that.
Well, yeah, man. That was the last question, though. That was the last question of the day. So
this wraps up our couples vlog.
Boom. And we will be coming out with some more. So y'all stay tuned.
And we hope you guys liked and enjoyed this little video. We will be coming out with more, definitely.
Some pranks, some more content, a lot of pranks, a lot of pranks, man.
Yes.
A lot. You know, we're gonna come up with a lot of stuff. You know, we're gonna be doing vlogs. We're gonna be doing everything.
That's everybody crazy in these other videos, but just know, a girl gotta do what she gotta do for her man. So just know I don't play. Okay?
She don't play though. She crazy.
Let that know. Let that be known.
But man, that wraps it up for today. It's Sosa Bless.
And Miss Sosa Lady.
And like I said, if you're new to this channel, please like and subscribe. And hit that doorbell.
Notification
Ding,
bell.
ding, 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 ding.
Bye, you guys.